28th, 2023 meeting of the Transportation Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Burgess. Mr. Burgess is present. Mr. Colby is excused. Mr. Frazier. Mr. Frazier is present. Ms. Hasman. Ms. Hasman is present. Mr. Keller. Mr. Keller is present. Chair Morris.
Here.
Chair Morris is present. Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith is present. President Lamar. President Lamar is present.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is. We have one speaker, Peter Matthews.
Good evening. I'm back again, sorry. My name is Peter Matthews, and I'm here regarding the rehab of Calkins Road. I was here a few weeks ago. As you probably already know, the vast majority of the residents on my road adamantly do not want the road narrowed, which is the current proposal for what the county wants to do. The response to our concerns has been essentially zero. No one has talked to us about it, despite our concerns. And we find it hard to believe that asking 10,000 motors a day to drive down a 2-lane road with 10-foot lanes is safer than the current thing of 12-foot lanes. We find it hard to believe cyclists are better off being trapped on a narrower shoulder between a curb and the motoring public. Eliminating current breakdown shoulders defies common sense, much less AASHTO's best practice. Current guidelines call for adding breakdown lanes, not removing them. The good news is this: the current configuration is safer for both us as residents and also for the 10,000 cars a day that drive on this section of road. It will be safer for every delivery person who wants to use that road. Eliminating the supposed improvements will lower the cost to the taxpayer. And the residents overwhelmingly and adamantly prefer the current configuration. It's safer and cheaper and happier constituents. So this committee should halt the current project as presently designed. Thank you. Any questions, or don't you ask questions? No questions? Okay, thank you.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. You have the January 24th, 2023 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. Next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk.
Referral 23-0043, authorize a contract with ML Kakamizi Electric Corps for construction services for the Highway Lighting Rehabilitation Central project in the city of Rochester and the town of Gates and Chili.
Moved by legislator Keller, seconded by legislator Smith. Any discussion?
Administration, there was just a wide variance in the bids on this project. Can you speak to that, and are there any concerns with that wide variance?
Through the chair, it's just the bidding climate. Kakamis, who won the low bid, has done the previous 5 highway lighting jobs, so they're quite familiar with what they have to do, what's involved, as opposed to the other bidders who probably did not. So I think they're just more familiar with what our expectations are.
Okay, great. Thank you. Just a clarifying question through you, Mr. Chairman. And this is just very general, but what type of things do you do to mitigate the likely or the potential for cost overruns on a project of this magnitude?
That's difficult to say specifically. We really don't know until we actually get out there and see what we're dealing with. Past projects had other underruns in quantities, and sometimes those underruns help offset the overruns.
Okay, thank you. Do you think, just one additional question, but just second, I need to get clarification on that. I apologize, the question here I didn't quite understand. Through you, Mr. Chairman, was there a previously established planning budget number for this project? Or what had you previously budgeted for the project?
Through the chair, we did have an engineering estimate that we first used. to come up with a budget amount,
Mhm.
and the low bidder was well below that.
Okay. All right, thank you. No further questions.
Lights, energy efficient, and I-390 and I-490.
Through the chair, yes, we do plan to upgrade to LED fixtures. They use less energy and they are brighter, so it should improve visibility.
How will this have little impact on the traffic that goes through, or
Through the chair, it shouldn't change either way.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Next item.
Referral 23-0044, amend the 2023 capital budget and bond resolution 45 of 2021 to provide an increase in funding for construction services for the Lake Road 2 project in the town of Webster.
Moved by legislator Smith, second by legislator Keller. Any discussion? All those in favor? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Carried. Next item.
Referral 23-0045, authorize a contract with Keeler Construction Co. for construction services and authorize an intermunicipal agreement with the town of Pittsford in conjunction with the Stone Road Culverts project in the town of Pittsford.
Moved by legislator Keller, second by legislator Smith. Any discussion? Legislator Smith.
Thank you. Through the chair, to the administration, can you describe the current issues with the existing 2 culverts?
Through the chair, they've outlived their useful serviceable life.
Thank you. And a follow-up question through the chair to the administration. Can we have a copy of the IMA?
Through the chair, yes, you can. It's not official, it hasn't been signed yet, but I can give you what we have to date, yes.
Thank you.
Questions? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no further matters, the February 28th meeting of the Transportation Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Transportation Committee will be held on Tuesday, March 28th, 2023 at 5:15 p.m.